Is Klay Thompson Chicago bound? The NBA rumor mill is buzzing with talk of a blockbuster trade that could send the $179 million Warriors champion to the Windy City in exchange for Zach LaVine. Could this be the move that transforms the Bulls into contenders and gives the Warriors new life? Welcome to Chicago Bulls News, your go-to source for the latest updates on the Windy City's favorite team. We've got you covered with breaking news, trade rumors, and in-depth analysis of everything Bulls. From United Center to the front office, we're bringing you the inside scoop. Hit subscribe and let's talk Bulls basketball. Today we're diving into a bombshell trade rumor that's setting the basketball world on fire. We're talking about a potential deal that could send a $179 million champion to the Chicago Bulls in exchange for their star guard, Zach LaVine. Before we jump into the details, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel, and you'll never miss out on the latest NBA news and analysis. Alright, let's break this down. The proposed trade we're discussing today involves the Chicago Bulls and the Golden State Warriors. That's right, we're talking about a potential blockbuster deal between two of the most storied franchises in NBA history. The player at the center of this trade rumor? None other than four-time NBA champion and Warriors cornerstone, Klay Thompson. Now, I know what you're thinking. Klay Thompson? The Splash Brother? No way. But hear me out, because this trade proposal actually makes more sense than you might think. Let's start with the Bulls' perspective. Chicago has been stuck in basketball purgatory for the past few seasons. They're not bad enough to tank for a high draft pick, but they're not good enough to make a serious playoff run either. The addition of DeMar DeRozan 2 seasons ago was supposed to push them over the top, but injuries and inconsistent play have held the team back. Zach LaVine, their current star guard, has been putting up impressive numbers, averaging around 25 points per game. But questions remain about his ability to lead a team to championship contention. LaVine is an explosive scorer and a two-time All-Star, but his defense has been criticized, and some argue that his style of play doesn't contribute to winning basketball at the highest level. Enter Klay Thompson. The Warriors' sharpshooter brings a wealth of playoff experience and a winning pedigree that the Bulls desperately need. He's a 3-time All-Star, a 2-time All-NBA selection, and most importantly, a 4-time NBA champion. Thompson knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and his presence could completely transform the Bulls' culture. But it's not just about intangibles. Klay's game could be a perfect fit for Chicago's roster. His elite three-point shooting would provide much-needed spacing for the Bulls' offense, opening up driving lanes for DeRozan and creating opportunities for others. Thompson's catch-and-shoot ability would complement Nikola Vucevic's inside presence, and his willingness to play off the ball could allow young point guard Kobe White to flourish as a primary ball handler. Defensively, Thompson would be a massive upgrade over LaVine. Despite coming off major injuries, Klay has shown he can still be a lockdown perimeter defender when healthy. His ability to guard multiple positions would give the Bulls' defense a much-needed boost and could help elevate them from a middle-of-the-pack defensive team to a top 10 unit. Now, let's look at this from the Warriors' perspective. Golden State has been struggling this season, hovering around .500 and at risk of missing the playoffs entirely. The core of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green isn't getting any younger, and there's a growing sense that the Warriors need to shake things up if they want to maximize Curry's remaining prime years. Zach LaVine could be exactly what the Warriors need to rejuvenate their offense. At 28 years old, he's entering his athletic prime and could provide a much-needed injection of youth and explosiveness to Golden State's aging roster. LaVine's ability to create his own shot would take some of the offensive burden off Curry, allowing the two-time MVP to conserve energy and be more effective in crunch time. Moreover, LaVine's skill set could thrive in Steve Kerr's motion offense. His catch and shoot ability rivals that of Thompson, and his superior athleticism could add a new dimension to the Warriors' attack. Imagine LaVine cutting to the basket off Curry's gravity or running pick and rolls with Draymond Green. The possibilities are tantalizing. But here's where it gets really interesting. The Warriors have been searching for a long-term successor to Curry for years. While LaVine isn't a traditional point guard, his combo guard skills could make him the perfect candidate to eventually take the reins from Curry as he ages. LaVine has shown flashes of playmaking ability in Chicago, and playing alongside elite passers like Curry and Green could help him develop that aspect of his game even further. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. But Jake, Klay Thompson is a Warriors legend. How could they even consider trading him? It's a valid point, and one that shouldn't be taken lightly. Thompson has been an integral part of the Warriors dynasty, and his importance to the franchise goes beyond just his on-court production. However, we have to remember that the NBA is a business, and sometimes tough decisions need to be made. The Warriors front office has shown a willingness to make bold moves in the past, such as trading for Kevin Durant or signing D'Angelo Russell. If they believe that trading Thompson for LaVine gives them a better chance at competing for championships in the next few years, they might just pull the trigger. Let's talk numbers for a moment. Klay Thompson is currently in the fourth year of a 5-year, $189 million contract he signed in 2019. He's set to make around $43 million this season and $46 million next season. LaVine, on the other hand, is in the second year of a 5-year, $215 million max contract he signed with the Bulls in 2022. He's earning about $40 million this season, with his salary increasing each year up to $49 million in the final year of his deal. The salaries are close enough that a straight-up swap could work under the NBA's trade rules. However, it's possible that additional players or draft picks could be involved to sweeten the deal for either side. So, what do you think? Should the Bulls pull the trigger on this trade and bring Klay Thompson to the Windy City? Or should the Warriors hold onto their homegrown star and look for other ways to improve their roster? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, this is still just a rumor at this point, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on as we approach the trade deadline. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel for all the latest updates on this story and all the other NBA news you need to know. That's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload.